big.
Yeah.
For either of you or both of you, actually, you guys have gutted out some tough games here in the last 3 games. You guys are still finding your identity, a lot of shuffling around. What does it kind of say about the fabric of this team that you've been able to do that?
You got it.
All right. No, I think anytime you open up 3-0, with 2 division games, that's a big deal. I think the best part about it is we're definitely just not satisfied with how we're playing. But to not be satisfied and still find ways to grit out some wins is a huge deal. It's a 4-quarter game, and we know that. We got a lot of, guys shuffling around, this and that. All those can be excuses, but at the end of the day, we've found some ways to win the last 3 weeks, and today was a good example of that.
What do you guys think of Mac Jones's demeanor in the huddle today and throughout the summer?
I think he's been pretty good. I mean, he's not a spring chicken, you know what I'm saying? He done played some ball, and he done been in some really, intense games, intense atmosphere, and you can tell. So I think he's been wonderful the last couple of weeks in the huddle. Even when the stakes are high, he's still the same person.
On the team, and this is a question for both of you guys. You have a guy like Nick Bosa go down and then not return to the game, but then you have a younger core in that defense step up and make plays down the stretch to make sure that you guys, at least on the defensive side of the ball, win the game. Now you go into practice this week. What are you guys talking to them about if Nick Bosa is not able to suit up next week?
I don't know. I don't coach them, so I'm gonna let Chris Eric handle that. But anytime you lose a guy like Nick and he doesn't come back and his status is unknown, it's a real buzzkill. I can honestly say that, going down to win the game, to drive to win the game, I thought about Nick plenty of times while I was in the huddle. So, I'm just hoping, praying that we get some good news. But, it's cliche to say it's the next man up league. When you lose a guy like that, you need 3 or 4 guys to come and fill those shoes. So I think we got the depth and we got the youth. So, hopefully they can continue to improve.
Can you guys describe just the screenplay that set up the winning field goal there? Well, both of you, if you'd like.
I didn't know that.
It was a great call. Just a little under screen, and O-line did a great job blocking. Receivers did a great job blocking downfield, and made my job easy. And Eddie came in there, new to this team, and didn't blink and hit the game winner. So we were fired up for him.
There was so much talk before the season, I'm mostly on the outside, about concern for you and the mileage on your body and the injuries you took last year. And you've handled them a lot the first 3 games. You get hit a lot today. It was a rough game. But I'm curious whether, do you take almost a perverse joy in taking these blows and getting back up and bouncing back up and playing?
No, I do not. No. I don't like getting hit. I don't want to get hit. But no, I mean, sometimes there's games where, you take a lot of shots. Sometimes there's not. But I feel great right now. And, once again, I think just the nature of the beast is sometimes when it rains, it pours. And I've been very fortunate in this league to have a lot of success. And I've had leagues or seasons that have been humbling. And, I've realized that it's better to not focus on anything but what you can control in the moment and continuing to grow and get better every week.
What was it like in the first home game to have your daughter here and be able to play in front of her?
That was amazing. Yeah, I mean, giving her a hug and a kiss before the game, it meant a lot.
Christian mentioned, Eddie, just you guys have been through some things, Kicker, without saying it's reality. What's it been like to have him here, and what was the confidence level when he was approaching that kick?
I mean, you don't have any choice. Like you said, you got to control what you control. We can't control whether he make it or not. We've been around him. I mean, we're confident in him. So when he walks out there, I'm pretty confident that we're going to win the game. So especially after the screenplay and my dog set up, which I ain't do nothing. But yeah, I was really confident seeing him jog onto the field. Obviously, it not being a 56-yard, field goal that obviously helped, but. He's on the team. There's no reason to doubt him. I mean, we don't have any other choice, so he got our full confidence.
Last year, you guys had a tough time winning these close games. What's different this year?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think just winning takes all 3 phases and all 4 quarters, and great teams find ways to win when you might not play your best. And I think with a lot of guys out, like we said before, and a lot of guys having to step up and just finding ways to get it done, I think our defense stepped up big today, bailed us out a lot. First half, it felt like a weird half. A couple 3-and-outs early, not a lot of time of possession, and you just never know. Momentum is a weird thing, and like I said, it was just great that we found a way to win.
About Ricky and going out there and
Ricky's a beast.
He first round pick, man. I don't know how that should surprise anybody, but his rookie season was derailed by something that he couldn't control. So, I mean, it's a blessing just to see him out there playing the best we've seen him play. I mean, obviously, he's a quarterback's safety blanket. So, Ricky's a baller, bro, and we always knew that from day one. Obviously, it got off to a rough start, but I mean, I think he's going to cement himself as one of the top receivers in the league here soon.